Hiding weapons in the demilitarized zone. That's a bit of a minefield out there.
How's that for a punchline?
Don't blow it all at once.
How's that for a punchline?
Saved by the bell.
How's that for a punchline?
I'm checking out. Thanks for the kiss of life.
How's that for a punchline?
Magnificent view.
How's that for a punchline?
My friends call me Jinx.
My friends call me James Bond.
How's that?
How much time have you got?
Until dawn.
Nothing to see till the morning. Not out there, anyway.
So what do predators do when the sun goes down?
They feast.
How's that for a punchline?
I don't need a goddamn wheelchair.
No?
How's that for a punchline?
Who's bankrolling your makeover, Zhao?
How's that?
Yet they're identical to conflict diamonds. What an amazing coincidence.
Right in the middle of Hong Kong hardware, right under your nose.
Interesting station, Moneypenny.
All I got was a storm warning.
How's that for a punchline?
As they say in fencing, what's the point?
How's that for a punchline?
I have been known to keep my tip up.
How's that for a punchline?
No thanks. I don't like cockfights.
How's that for a punchline?
Can I expect the pleasure of you in Iceland?
How's that?
I'm afraid you'll never have that pleasure, Mr. Bond.
Some things are best kept underground.
How's that for a punchline?
Check the replay. You'll find he's dead, and she's only got a flesh wound.
How's that for a
Flesh wound.
There's always an excuse, isn't there? 000.
How's that for a punchline?
I'll have you know, this is where our most cutting-edge technology is developed.
Point taking.
Now, new watch. This will be your 20th, I believe.
How time flies.
Why don't you acquaint yourself with the manual? Should be able to shoot through that in a couple of hours.
Just took a few seconds, kid.
He'll light the fuse on any explosive situation.
Well, you're going to be seeing a lot more of him in Iceland.
How's that for a punchline?
I'm Mr. Kill.
Well, there's a name to die for.
How's that for a punchline?
Besides, plenty of time to sleep when you're dead.
How's that?
Ah, Miss Frost.
I'll show you your room.
A palace of ice. You must feel right at home.
How's that for a punchline?
Would you like to show me more?
How's that?
Plenty of ice, if you can spare it.
Here for the penguins this time? Or for the view again? So I left you in an explosive situation. You're a big boy. Figured you could handle yourself.
I take it Mr. Bond's been explaining his Big Bang Theory.
Oh, yeah, I think I got the thrust of it.
Not Jinx anymore.
Oh, I'll always be a jinx to you.
How's that for a punchline?
Let there be light.
How's that for a punchline?
And now let us brighten this night with our inner radiance.
How's that for a punchline?
Armed. And very dangerous.
How's that for a punch?
Are we still being watched?
Oh, they left ages ago.
You're a 00.
It's only a number.
Why do you want to kill me?
Thought it was the humane thing to do.
Who sent you?
Your mama.
How's that for a punchline?
Switch it off! I'm gonna be half the girl I used to be!
How's that for a punchline?
So, the girl who hates to be tied down, huh?
And her little friend with the expensive acne.
How's that for a punchline?
I think we need Kill to give us a hand to get out of here.
How's that?
So you live to die another day. Was it painful? The gene therapy.
You couldn't possibly imagine.
Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that. Well, the fun is about to come to a dead end.
How's that for a punchline?
Your crass quips, a defense mechanism concealing such inadequacy.
My defense mechanism is right here.
Even our sex.
The coldest weapon of all. You know, I've missed your sparkling personality.
How's that for a punchline?
Time to draw the line.
How's that for a line?
Global warming is a terrible thing.
Pretty good tailoring. I hope it doesn't shrink when it gets wet.
How's that for a punchline?
Time to give the American her bath.
How's that?
James Bond. Just in time for the fireworks.
How's that for a punchline?
I hope nobody here is superstitious. That's one big mirror we're about to break.
How's that for a punchline?
Looks like your friends have failed.
How's that for a punchline?
Well, drowning you didn't seem to work. I'll have to try something more to the point.
How's that?
I can read your every move. Read this.
How's that for a punchline?
Time to face gravity.
How's that for a punchline?
I think I broke her heart. I told you I was a jinx.
I should have warned you. My relationships don't last either.
At least we're gonna die rich.
You said something about going down together?
How's that for
Going down?
Just testing it out.
That's rather hard, isn't it?
Yes. Wait, don't pull it out. I'm not finished with it yet.
See? It's a perfect fit.
Uh-huh. Leave it in.
Well, it's gotta come out sooner or later.
No, leave it in, please.
I'm still not quite sure how good you are.
Oh, so good.
Especially when you're bad.
How's that for a punchline?